Yep,
Yeah.
I'm going to church
Yeah, they
again.
said, you going to that chapel? I'm like, I'm going.
And
I'm going.
I use your story a lot of times when I'm sharing, and I say, my pastor, every time he went, you going to church again? Yeah, I'm going to church again. You going to church again? And I said, guess what? He's still going to church.
But it was God's plan for me.
Sure.
And I look back now, and I probably wouldn't have made it. Maybe not would have made it out on the streets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely God's plan. And you know, it was choices that you made that got you there to start with, but
Yeah.
you didn't see it that way at the time.
No.
Just like most people don't. You know, they want to blame somebody else and got it ripped off and
Yeah, it was
railroaded by the judge or the courts or whatever. Well, actually, Debbie and I brought Lisa to see you once.
Uh-huh.
So Lisa was out and you got out, and I remember coming to your house for a coming home party that you were coming home, and then you've been on a journey ever since. You didn't start pastoring right away. What'd you do right in the beginning when you got out?
I got a job working for a landscape company, and I pulled weeds all day long, and it was very hard. It would not have all this temptation.
Yeah.
And 6 months later, I went to work for that company, and I worked for them for 15 years.
Yeah. And then
Full time. Never was laid off. Laid off maybe one time in 15 years.
Wow. Look in that camera right there and talk to them.
I would say today's the day of salvation. If you don't know the Lord, today's the day that you cry out. And we all know, we've heard it. We heard it before we came to the Lord, and we didn't have eyes to see and we didn't have ears to hear. And then boom, the light came on. We had eyes to see and ears to hear. And cry out today, wherever you are. Cry out and ask the Lord for help.